right. It says it is showtime. Cool. Yeah, Rob, I guess I can try to make it. I don't see why I shouldn't be able to. Unemployed, so I got all the time in the world, I suppose. Just if I'm happen to be busy at the moment, just when before I get started, I might be shopping, like what have you. But I'll try to make it. That's for sure. Yeah, like I said, I don't see why not. Shawn S, I think is still in the house, and Rob on the road is still in the house. I'm hoping that Megan would pop in. I've got to give her some news about her uh, playlist. I was playing hers also, and she's got a couple long ones in there. So, Shawn S, how are you doing? Grab yourself a drink, your favorite drink, whatever it is, for the new year. I don't have the virus, but I've got a bit of a cold or something. I woke up with a stuffy nose and I don't feel it bad otherwise. But then again, you never know what you got. And I've had my shots, so oh wow, Stream Elements is popping right in there right away. Let me have a look. I was trying to do. Oh, there is no poll. Okay, so I tried to put a poll in the description. I was trying to take a poll for bacon bread. Yeah, regular flu is going around too. The whatever you want to call the other the other regular flus. Let's see if I can get YouTube up here also. Yeah, and right at the new year, eh? It's been really cold here in Vancouver. Coldest it's been for many, many years, they say. I don't spend. I've only spent the last 4 winters here. This is my 4th winter. The last 3 winters before this were beautiful. Very rarely got down below zero, maybe for 1 or 2 days, and that was it. Most of the time, it's 5 above or, or like down to zero, 5 above or warmer, which isn't too bad at all. So I thought I'd wear my Nomadic Outlaw T-shirt today. Short sleeve it though. I think I'm going to order myself a hoodie. Gigi. Gigi is in the house. Now that's a new one for me. Gina is in the house also. Hi, Gina. Happy New Year to you and a Merry Christmas to everyone that I didn't quite get to wish a Merry Christmas to and a Happy New Year. Gigi must be with the symbol there. Look, the New York. I'm going to have to investigate that one. Verleza? Verleza? Not quite sure how to pronounce that even. So, whatever it is around where you are, cold or warm or whatever, but get your favorite drink. I'm drinking tea today. And sit back and relax. Now, I said I have a bit of a stuffed up nose, so I might sound a little funny today, but I don't have, I don't think I even have any kind of flu. It must be just a regular cold. And I'll have to go from there and see what. I've had it for a couple of days. So I'm hoping you're all having a good or great New Year. Starts, day 2? Not many days into it yet. But hopefully things will be getting much better. I want to be able to do some traveling this year. This gonna grab some coffee. All right, cool. Grab some coffee, sit back, make yourself something to drink, Um, I want to be able to travel this year. Come the spring, summer, and fall, I'd like to go all across Canada again. And because right now it's just a memory. I've been across Canada twice, not quickly, but going one way and then coming back. So not 1 year back and forth and then another year back and forth. And in Canada, unfortunately, we only got, if you want to go across country, there's only one way to go, like Highway number 1. It's the only way to get across the country. You don't have like in the States where you could go all over the place. You can go northerly around, make a big circle. Like you can spend your winters where it's warmer, spend the summers where it's warmer, more north, and your winters more south. And unfortunately, we don't have that. So we couldn't have very many meetups. You have meetups, they're in summertime, spring, summer, fall. Um, Simply because in winter is there's snow no matter where you go. So, and Ronnie Braun is in the house. How you doing there, Ronnie? Hello, happy New Year to everyone. Hope you're all having a good one. Did you happen to turn off your diesel heater and see if it was going to start again? I can't remember why you said you were afraid to turn it off. Um, yeah, if it's running, the glow plug shouldn't come on unless it gets below a certain temperature. Then the glow plug will come back on by itself. And Lance, Boondocking with Boomer, Lance is in the house. How you doing there, Lance? No need to apologize for being late. I'm always late. Get yourself a drink. I think I posted a link if anybody wants to come up on the panel. Um, Sometimes people just like to sit back and relax and type. I unfortunately don't like to do too much typing. That's why when I usually go on uh, lives, I just watch and type in questions and stuff here and there. But I don't do too much chatting. I'm a lurker. I'm in the background. So that's the way I roll. But today finally has kind of warmed up a bit. The snow is going away. It's melting. It's what's the temperature? Hang on. 8 degrees above outside today, which understandably that's why the snow is and it goes away pretty quickly. The parking lot that I'm in, Armchair Wanderer. Hang on, I got to get my pencil and paper for criminy jicket anyway. It's too bad my brain is just not. Hang on, Armchair Wanderer. Here's a quiz for you, Armchair Wanderer. How many times did you tell me your name, your first real name? I've got paper and pencil in hand. I can write it down for you. And Gigi, I don't know. I don't think. So I'm going to have to check your channel out after after the live here and see. I usually follow chat, rarely pop up. Plus phone doesn't go. Oh yeah, some people, if they're only using phone and tablets or what have you, and they don't really like to pop up. V hasn't been here yet. No, V hasn't popped in yet. I think Shawn was the first one in the house. She'd been here like a half an hour before I started, and then Rob was in the house early. and we kind of chatted for about a half an hour before I came on, which was that was okay, cool. And by the way, let me see if I can do this. If there are any moderators in the house yet, or at all yet, if you type in, well, let me just type it in here for you. And anywhere you go, you see Stream Elements working. You can type in commands with an S at the end, and that should bring up a link. And then you can go to that link, click on the link, and it'll show you all the commands that I have set up, because we don't all work Stream Elements the same. A lot of people in Stream Elements, they use the first initial of all the of all the channel names. I use the first name, the whole first name of all the channel names if I can, and I have usually everyone in there. And by the way, Rob is having his first live coming up on Tuesday, and Rob on Wheels, that is, on Tuesday at 5 p.m. 8 p.m. Eastern time. So you can anybody can type in commands with an exclamation point in front. You don't have to be a moderator. Anybody can type that in. And let me just see, how come my cat is in the house? Kathleen is in the house. Cool, very cool. Shawn is you're a member. You're a moderator. Anyways, hi there, Kat. Happy New Year to everyone. Since Christmas is over, now we got to deal with the new year. And if I haven't programmed everyone in there, you go to the link under the commands. You type in exclamation point commands with an S at the end, and you'll get a link that gives you of all the commands that there are. Boondocking with Boomer, can you find a list of all the commands? Oh, you can find a list of all the commands here. Oh, okay. You must have typed in commands. Right on. Cool. And let me just try one here and see if this works. I don't know if I have Kathleen. I usually try to put everyone in there. Now, see that didn't come up. So I don't think I have Kathleen in there yet. Oh, I guess it would help if I spelt it correctly. How could I miss an L? It would be Kath. I don't know how to say that without an L. But I tried to get everyone programmed in there. There we go. Give some love. Oh, Boondocking with Boomer put that in. Well, there you go. You put your own. Okay, well, it's strange that worked, because I usually just have it the first name, but it probably picks up on the first name and disregards the rest. And it looks like we have somebody in the basement here. Wonder who that might be. Any guesses? It's a he. Thanks, Stream Elements. Laugh out loud. You're so nice. Thanks, Lance. All right, I'm going to get the guy from the basement popped up here, guys.
Howdy.
Howdy. How are you doing? Let me see. Is that better or no? Two of us? That's good. Just like it. So when are you going live again there, Kenneth? I want to see if your commands work. Your command statement works.
Well, I tried it the other night in my. I tried it the other night in my where I was doing a test run on those headphones and things like that, trying to get my
Okay, yeah. I saw your headphone things.
But
I
I
was
clicked on it and it said it didn't. It didn't have the listings like yours did.
okay. There's two of them. There's one that's called. Oops, sorry.
You just knocked me.
I knocked you on the head there. Okay. Command without an S or commands with an S. It has to have an S on the end.
Well, I did it, but I did it with the commands, and it didn't show the screen.
Whoa.
Oop, there he is.
Okay.
Hi, Lance.
Hey, Wayne, how's it going, buddy?
I'm going good. How about you?
Kenny,
Yeah.
you can't come into a live without first typing in the chat.
He snuck in.
Because when Wayne says, "Oh, we got somebody in the basement," it's a guy. I'm thinking, okay, it's Rob, because Rob comes up before and he's typed in the chat. So I was wrong.
I just saw the linker. And
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've done it before a million times too. Not type anything and just surprise people. How's the weather out your way?
we're fixing to get some snow here for us.
Oh,
What about you, Wayne?
we just got rid of our snow is melting today. It's 8 above, which is nice.
Your video is really clear and smooth, and it's like you got high-speed internet or something.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Did you connect to somebody else's server or something?
No, I'm on. Do you have Shaw down there?
Yeah, we have Rogers.
Roger. Okay, I'm on something called Shaw, and it's the same as last week. So I don't.
Oh, you're much better than last week.
Oh, maybe it's my camera. I'm using an actual webcam instead of the computer
Oh, maybe then.
cam.
Well, is
let me
that
just-
right behind you to your left? What is that little box there? Is that your whoop?
see there now? This is my computer camera.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's why. The camera's way better, clearer.
Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah, that's.
What did you say? That thing
That-
behind me?
Yeah, is that a cell booster thing? It's right there in the corner. Well, your corner. Yeah, right.
This way?
No, down along that white wall there.
This thing.
No, down. Go down and then over. Now go that way. Keep going. Now go up. That thing right there. What's that black box thing? What is that thing?
Oh, that's a diesel heater controller.
Ah, okay.
It's actually on, and it's 22 degrees in here.
22? Nice.
Yeah.
That'll keep you warm.
Yeah, the diesel heater is right under my bed.
Question. The diesel heater. Did you buy American made one or the Chinese one?
I bought the Chinese one. I'm too cheap.
What's that guy that has the little scamp trailer? He's a nomad.
Scamp trailer.
Yeah, he's got a little tiny trailer, a really, really small one.
Oh,
He's all
boy.
over Canada all the time. Oh my God, what's his name?
Yeah, if you knew his name, I'd probably know him. But
Let me look him up.
they do make.
He reviewed the Chinese one. He goes,
Oh, okay.
remember he did a review of it, and then he got a whole bunch of terrible comments from people saying, "Why are you buying Chinese?" Blah blah blah. So he took
I
the
know
video.
it.
Do you know who I'm
See,
talking about?
Yeah. Chrome did one like that too.
Yeah.
From Van City Van Life.
Yeah.
Now the thing is, okay, in Vancouver here they do make the S bar,
Yeah.
but they're $1,500 for
Oh
one.
my God. Yeah.
I can buy five.
5 of those for that price.
Yeah, for that price. So
Yeah.
I mean, if it breaks down, it breaks. I know they use inferior stuff and products and stuff, and their metals aren't as good, and I know that, but just for the price of it is why I went that way.
Yeah. People always can afford to, something that's 5 times more than.
And there is only a fan that turns and a glow plug. Those are the only 2 items, if at all, that you have to replace, if ever. So there's not much to them.
Yeah. Did you put it all in yourself, or was it already in your van when you bought
Oh
the
yeah,
van?
I've installed about a dozen diesel heaters for people.
Do you have a passport to get down to the States?
I don't know if you know, but I'm a.
Oh,
As
yeah, I remember now. Never mind.
yeah,
Sorry, I just remembered. Yeah.
I would love to. I mean, it's just that the United States they're two different countries, and they
Yeah.
deal with that
Everything differently.
Like I'm a different person.
Are they saying that's permanent for the rest of your life, or is it 5 years from now, 10 years from now, or
That's forever.
forever? Eh?
Until like it all started because of 9/11.
Yeah.
Like I could go freely back and forth to the States, no problem. And then when 9/11 happened, well, I could go now today if they don't ask my name. But if they type my name in, then I can't go.
You need to get some secret identity.
Yeah.
Like James Bond.
I've learned that when you go to the border, you never ever lie to them. Don't ever lie, because they'll nail you to the wall if you start doing that.
Don't wear a hat. Don't wear sunglasses. I've gone across the border with a baseball hat on. I've gone over with sunglasses on. It goes, and the border patrol, why are you wearing sunglasses, sir? Are you trying to hide your face? I said, no, sorry. Take it off right away. You know what? Try to sneak over and just tell them your name is Kenneth Oakes.
Okay. And I'll have to tell them
that ain't gonna happen.
What state are you in, Kenny?
Come on, Ken.
Raymond is in the house. From
Nomad.
Nomad.
How you doing, Raymond?
Yeah, I haven't been saying hi to everybody, and Happy New Year to everyone.
Yeah, go ahead.
Raymond says something. You just wanted to.
My Chinese diesel. Yeah. Hi, Victoria. I can see you in the stream right here. I can't see on YouTube still.
Okay, I'm on the second year with my cheap heater. Only issue so far is I've had a fan that started. Yeah, see that I've had mine for 4 years now, and I've had one glow plug problem, but that was my doing. I tried to take it off and put it back on, and I snapped it, so I had to put a new one on.
What about a little bit of oil, lubricating oil?
Well, when I first got mine, you hear about if you don't how to run them, they'll get full of soot.
Yeah.
So I figured, well, let me just see. I'll look in mine, let's see what's in there. So you have to take the glow plug in order to get it apart. So I took the glow plug out with a needle nose pliers because it's way in a hole.
Yeah.
And I looked inside, not one speck of soot whatsoever. So I put it back together. I used the needle nose pliers to put the glow plug back in, and I snapped the wires off.
Ooh. Permanently? But that's an easy fix.
I bought a proper wrench for it. It's got a slot in it where the wires go in, and works perfectly that way. Well, it's nice to see everybody saying hi to everyone.
Well, Happy New Year. And Happy New Year, everybody in the chat. And Happy New Year to you, Ken, even though we talked since.
Happy New Year to you as well.
I felt like...
you talked last night.
I know, man. I went to bed early, and I just lying there for 2 hours. Couldn't go to sleep, so I put on YouTube because I usually could fall asleep. And I see G on there, and I'm watching him for half an hour. I'm still awake, and I'm going to go up. So, and I was up there for an hour or so.
That out, Kenny. Yeah, usually they have in Vancouver here on New Year's, they have big fireworks.
Yeah.
And I go to the North Shore to watch because you can watch it over the water and it looks beautiful. But I forgot all about it, and I just went to bed, and I hear fireworks going off. And I'm too far away to drive there, so I kind of missed it this year.
You can't see it from your rig?
No, it's better when you're on the North Shore to watch it.
Oh, okay. When you said Rob was going to go live, I'm like, Rob on the Road is going to go live?
Rob on the Road is first time going live, guys, on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Rob who?
Rob on the Road.
Rob on the Road is going to go live?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said Rob somebody else.
Oh, no, Rob on the Road. He just said he's going for the first time. He said he spent hundreds of hours watching everybody else, and he wants to go live. So I said, I'll be there.
Rob, why don't you come up and talk about what you're going to go talk about?
Get some experience in there, Rob.
I won't
Maybe
miss that.
Do I have to pop the link there in there again?
Yeah, it's probably gone way up. Let's see.
Yeah, there you go.
No, it's still there.
So, Rob, come on up and let's have try your see what you look like on screen.
Oh, you haven't seen what he looks like?
No.
Oh,
I
he's been on lots of lives. Yeah.
I've seen him on the Down Under Cruisers.
Sonya's.
And I think he's also been up on, I don't know if he's been up on mine or not.
Yeah, he probably has. He's been on everybody's. G's, fine. Who else? I think Bruce. I'll be up shortly. Now, he has a really strong British accent. So if you need any translation, let me know. Huh?
Any moderators in the house? There's
Yeah,
a troll right here.
Yeah, I'll get rid of him. Goodbye.
Thank you. Kathleen looks like she spotted it right away. Oh, so Kathleen says Rob doesn't need practice.
Oh, that'll be a fun show to watch, so I won't miss that.
I've already hit it, so.
Okay, you hit him. I timed him out. Oh, we both hit him. Good.
Usually when when two moderators get on one troll at the same time, usually it says one of them unhit it and one of them hit it.
And unhide, yeah, I know. Well, there should be a button for banning too, like completely ban, can't type in anything ever again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they don't have that.
Like forget this reporting or okay, what about remove? Maybe you can the remove button.
I just hide it right away. I don't even worry about even timing them out. I just hide them right away.
He's still hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's because if you click on it and go to that chat, then you'll start getting funny things happening. But if you don't go there,
well, somebody had an experience with it. They actually went to it, and it actually takes you to a porn site.
Oh, copy and paste that for me. I mean, it's for a friend.
No.
Wayne, I've done a lot of lives here, and so has Kenny. And the stuff we've seen on these lives, man, some of it's been crazy. Some of it's been absolutely disgusting. One time we saw some guy getting stabbed on a live.
Really?
Yep. And thank God somebody caught it really quick. And there was like 5 of us. They were sharing the screen, but all the people were all down the side, and it was 5 of us. And it was right at the very bottom. And it came up real quick, and then it got covered by a comment. And then somebody typed in something real quick, get rid of that troll. The person accidentally brought him up from the basement.
Oh, wow.
And then we've seen people walking around naked and stuff. Like, I don't know why people do that.
Well, you think the way YouTube is, you think they could catch stuff like that way before.
No.
Way before.
It's up to us and the moderators and the.
So I was thinking about this, and it was mentioned by some other people. If you wanted to start a YouTube channel, whichever way you want it to go, by doing content or not, but in order to start a YouTube channel, you have to give some sort of ID, like a driver's license or a birth certificate or a credit card or something, not so that they can take money from you, but
track you.
Then they would be able to know who that is, and it would be harder for them to make up another account and keep going. In
case you're doing bad stuff on here, they can contact you. I don't think I did that though when I created my channel.
No, I don't think you have to, but that's why it would be nice. Like they're trying to stop younger kids from creating a channel. Well, if they don't have a credit card, they can't make one.
True. I'm sorry that sucks, Kathleen. A lot of lives have gone to subscriber only to try to keep the trolls at bay.
Or
They usually seem to.
another
Sorry, go
one would
ahead.
be, you cannot comment on a anything unless you're a subscriber. Now that
Yeah.
would stop everybody from.
Well, they have that now.
Oh, they do.
Oh yeah. You can't if you're not subscribed to a channel, you can't comment in the lives anymore.
Oh,
So what they do, they just subscribe. They have to wait 5 minutes, and then after the 5 minutes, then they can start chatting and commenting in your lives. But yeah, you turn the subscriber mode on or off. That's your control, Wayne. Yeah.
Oh, where do you do that?
Kenny can show you.
You do that in the YouTube studio, and you go to where it says customization.
Okay.
And
the only problem with it is, though, I mean, a lot of people like to come in that haven't seen a channel, and they'll want to comment. But if you're not subscribed,
yeah, you can't get anybody that wants to come in and see that's not subscribed. They can't get in.
Yeah. Anybody new, and then people will say, "Oh, I don't want to subscribe. I just want to come in, say hi, and then just leave." So you might lose some subscribers that way. Unfortunately, I mean, the amount of trolls it's not like they're constantly everywhere all the time, but
these bot trolls have been around on every chat I've been on.
They killed yours Friday nights, didn't they? Holy mackerel! Those last 2 Fridays that you had your lives, they were taking over Kenny. And then one time, Sonia had hundreds of them just typing in junk, and it went on literally for 20 minutes.
Holy.
Scrolling up, there were tons of them that were just typing in crap.
But see, I find that putting it on subscriber mode only, it helps cut down
on that, yeah,
on the trolls.
Yeah, it will for sure. Be safe.
Thanks, Raymond.
But so now you can have it set how long you want it. You can have it set. They have to be subscribed 5, 10.
Oh, really?
15, 20 minutes. It don't have to be exactly 5 minutes. It can even be only 1 minute. And so I mean it doesn't have to, you can set it whatever. But I've even got a premiere set for today at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I've even got subscriber mode only set for it.
What are you going to eat today?
It's nothing food. It's an auto mechanic video.
Oh, really? Oh, that's cool.
So for you guys, has this thumbs up and dislike change? Has that changed? Have you noticed any difference at all?
Well, I don't do lives personally anymore. I used to. I didn't do it.
Even on videos, they got the thumbs up and then they got the word dislike. They don't have a thumbs down anymore.
Yeah, and they don't show the count.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I've noticed a difference on mine. I mean, I used to get thumbs down, but now
you know what it is. You know what it is. People think, okay, if they're not going to see my thumbs down, why bother even putting it down now? Then.
Yeah. I think that's what's happening.
But you can go into your settings somewhere, right, Ken, and look to see how many thumbs down you got on each of your videos.
Yeah, it still shows there. Yeah,
somewhere. Only you can see it. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But I don't. I get thumbs down. I get thumbs down on mine, so I don't really let it bother me because.
No.
I count it as interaction anyway, whether it's a thumbs down or thumbs up. Either one.
True.
It's still interaction.
Yeah, that's the way I viewed it always. I actually liked the thumbs down. I don't know why, but
some people are loved to be hated or hated to be loved. You know what I mean? Not that anybody hates your way.
No.
But they're
like Kenny was saying, it is an interaction. They took the time to click on your video. to get there, to give you a
Come
thumbs
here.
down.
Come here.
They interacted with your video by giving you the thumbs down, which YouTube looks at those things and says, oh, good for you. They don't care whether it's up or down.
Yeah.
But if a troll only knew that he was actually making you money by giving you time and by giving you a click.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
Hey, Kenny, were you there when John Chalker was on G's and he was testing out his new microphone? Oh, my God, that was hilarious. You know John Chalker, Wayne?
Yeah, and I think I know what you're talking about, the new microphone.
Yeah, and he had it on and he started, how's this, everybody? And it was like, it wasn't a 1 to 10, it was a 100 level on his thing. And it just, whoa! Everybody's speakers were blowing.
Well, a lot of times he's got the mic.
He's so funny.
Up here somewhere.
Yeah.
And you can still hear him breathing. It's somebody breathing heavy.
Rob says, human nature. Why is this so disliked? I got to find out.
You can.
Which stream are you talking about, Rob, that you were there for? The John Chalker one? You coming up, buddy? Before it's almost your bedtime. It's like midnight there now.
Is it really?
It's late.
I know it's only 4:30 here.
Okay, Google, what time is it in London, England?
Oh, is that
the time in London, UK is 9:36 p.m.
Okay, I'm way off.
And by the way, if you're ever feeling curious about other ways I can help, just ask, what can you do?
Okay, sorry, it's 9:36 p.m. in London, England.
Oh, is that where Rob is at?
Yeah, he's Rob, yep.
Yeah, he's in the UK. He's across the pond.
Oh, he's one of the funniest guys on here. One of the funniest guys.
He told me he was going to be on at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Okay, so that's probably around midnight his time then.
Oh, do they call it Eastern Time over there? Okay. Well, then I have to figure out.
No, they call it British time.
British time, eh?
British. Oh, I can't wait to see that. Operation Deafen the World. Yeah, okay, yeah. That was John Chalker's.
John Chalker.
That was his plan. He didn't want to rule the world. He wanted to deafen it. So Tuesday at 8. I have to make a note of that. What you can talk about, Rob? Are you going to talk about your hats? Rob has a wall behind him, Wayne. It's got to at least have 200 hats hanging on it.
Wow.
Baseball hats, yeah.
Holy. He has an accent, then, I take it.
Oh, he's got a very strong British accent.
Yeah, for him, he's saying, no, I don't.
Yes, you do. Oh, we all do, yeah. That's what he'll say.
We're the ones with the accent.
Yeah, we're the one with the accent, eh? Eh? Hoser? Oh, there it is. Upcoming live stream. Oh, it's his birthday party.
There's one for you. You know how Canada got its name?
I think Rob came up with the idea.
Well, what they did was they took a paper bag and they put all the letters of the alphabet in the bag. Then they pulled one out and they said C-A, N-A, D-A.
That's a good one. I never heard that one before. I'm going to write that down.
Everybody says Canadians say A so much, so.
There's some Americans that do it too that I know, that I've talked to before.
Canadians are really polite. Like
yes, we are. Sorry.
That's because we are.
We are because we're sorry.
You slightly bump into someone and you're in the right of way, but you say sorry.
It's true. If I bumped into Kenny, and I said sorry to Kenny, Kenny would be like, "What? What are you doing? Why are you saying that to me?"
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm sitting here wondering now.
Oh, boy.
Okay, can you guys name something that's red and bad for your teeth?
Candy, like cinnamon, like the cinnamon candy.
A brick.
Yeah. It's hard to chew that one.
Anybody know if Paula got her ambo started? I don't know. I was thinking about that. It's her birthday in 2 days, on Tuesday.
Oh.
Paula Van Vita Travels. It's her birthday. At least that's what I got in my database. I hope it's right.
She should be out on her way to in the States, shouldn't she?
I don't know what exact day she was starting.
Yeah, I don't know.
But the other day she put up a video, or was it a video or was it live, that her ambulance had some mechanical difficulties. And she was saying it might have to be towed.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you got to get that looked after before you even go.
Yeah. Let's see what's on the community tab. Anything?
She busted and can't get a mechanic until Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah. My block here isn't working even at, this is 2 days ago, so my block here isn't working. Even at Boost couldn't get Vita started in the stream cold, so it will warm up. Can't get started. First block here, since Monday's a holiday. Oh, so she's calling mechanic on Tuesday to have it looked at.
Okay.
Yeah. And the picture on her site is buried in snow. Man, they got more snow than we do.
Yeah, and it's been really cold there. What happened to what's his name? Gage, is it?
Who?
Isn't he Gage? Isn't it? He's a mechanic.
I don't know who that is.
Badge, you mean?
Badge?
Badge. Yeah,
oh.
Badge.
Him and his wife bought a house. He doesn't travel down to Quartzsite anymore.
Oh.
He used to go down there and help everybody out, doing builds and helping people out mechanically with stuff.
Okay. Badge.
Monday's a holiday?
Where? Canada?
In Canada?
Is it? Is it, Wayne?
That's tomorrow. That's the 3rd.
Yeah, I don't know what holiday she's talking about.
No.
I'll Google it.
Or ask Alexa or whatever her name is.
Today's the 2nd. Tomorrow's the 3rd.
My mobile home doesn't burn down before then.
I think because Canada, I think it's a holiday on, I know what it is. Since January 1st was on a Saturday, people get the Monday off instead. Because normally you would get the 1st off, but since it was yesterday, people get it off on Monday. So I guess my wife's not working tomorrow.
Okay, I just noticed Canadians, what they get the holiday on the weekend, they take Friday and Monday off, and they get a 4-day holiday.
Our company I used to work at, if Christmas was on a Thursday, or not Christmas Day, what day would it be? Anyway, they used to complain that they wanted Canada Day. If Canada Day was on like a Thursday or even a Friday, the company would give them the 2 days, and they said, well, give them a longer weekend instead. Like come in on Canada Day and then get the Friday off. And they said, no. Okay. Canada Day is the day we want off. And then when the office was closed, so they ended up getting 2 days. That's what Paul said, Monday being a holiday. Yeah, because January 1st was on a Saturday. Monday's a holiday.
So Monday's a holiday in Canada then.
For us. It might be in the States some places as well. Unless your January 1st was on another day. What day is it? What's the date in Tennessee there, Kenneth?
Well,
Trick question.
It's just January 1st.
It's January 17th there.
Well, where does the time change start? At Greenwich Mean Time? And then it just goes around the world?
I have no idea. All I know, I'm in Eastern.
Wherever the date starts, that's the 1st, but behind you is still the 31st.
Yeah.
So it's not worldwide at one particular time. It's as you go around the world. You could be where is it in the Philippines? They're 14 hours ahead of me, so they're in tomorrow already.
Yep, probably.
Yeah.
Okay, what happened to Daryl? Right, Fancy Adventures.
Yep.
He emailed me and asked me if I wanted to co-host his live for New Year's Eve, and I was going to ring in midnight first because I'm 3 hours ahead of him, and then he was going to do his 3 hours later. But He never even did one. I'm going to have to email him back.
Oh, I met him about a week ago. He popped in and knocked on my door and gave me some birthday wish gift.
He's that close. He lives that close to you, does he?
Oh, yeah, less than 20 minutes away.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. He wants to. I told him we got to get together and go on a bit of an outing somewhere. Yeah. So whenever he gets around to it,
do a compilation video or something.
Yeah.
Oh, wrong button. I'm gonna email and see where he is. Where you want to go?
Yeah, Daryl's a pretty nice guy.
Oh yeah, I've known Daryl for a long time. He's a fellow Canadian, eh? I had to when he was sick in the hospital with COVID. He asked me to host a show the Friday night.
Oh, okay.
So I did that and just invited a bunch of crazy people up, and we just hung out and talked for 2 hours or whatever.
So how do you do that? Does he start the thing and then you take over, or do you just start your own?
He just gave me his code number, or email address, whatever it is that he used for StreamYard.
Oh, okay, I got it.
And the link number is just one time, right? So after it ends, it's over.
Yeah. Oh, so that's how you do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, anybody can do that. Yep.
Well, StreamYard now has a new thing in it where you don't have to. You know how you have to do. You have to have, if you want to have a sub co-host or whatever, you have to email StreamYard to get a code and then email the person that you want to be a sub host. Now you don't even have to be that. It's basically 2 people can share the same account now on a StreamYard.
Oh. Okay, guys, we got somebody in the basement. Can anybody figure it out? It's a male.
Hey, I gotta go. Take care. I gotta go. Bye. I don't want to be here with him. I'm not gonna be here with him up here.
Okay. There we go. How are you doing there, Rob?
How are y'all doing?
Okay, bye-bye. Take care.
Bye, Lance.
What's up, buddy?
Okay, bye now.
Okay, bye. Okay, bye now.
I see the hats. Yes.
So yeah, show them your hats there. Or is that for Tuesday's show? Look at them all. Oh, that's not even half of them.
The rest have come down.
Yeah, you put a big map thing behind you now. Whoa. Bearded Villains. England. Central England.
That's cool.
I can't believe you're doing it live. I look forward to that.
I know.
Cool. What are you going to talk about?
Oh, nothing. We're just going to hang out.
Who's we? Anybody want to?
Pretty much anyone wants to come in, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe for a couple of hours or so.
That's cool. I'm already there. I got it already up on my screen here.
We might do a giveaway.
What?
Okay, give me the code now so I can win it before anybody else. What? I won't tell anybody.
And here we're seeing Lance in his true colors.
I'll email you later. Dude, we haven't been alive together for ages.
Oh, work took over.
That too. Are you back to work completely full time now?
I didn't get any time off during the whole craziness.
No, not an hour.
No.
Yeah.
Work clean through the last 2 years.
Have you heard from Rob? I haven't heard from him, and I email and he doesn't answer.
Yeah, I've pretty much worked solidly for the last 2 years.
Wow.
While everyone else is out there having time off.
What's that like being retired and all?
Yeah, I could go for retirement.
Yeah, I did it for 43 years, man.
If I retired today, I'd live comfortably until about lunchtime tomorrow. Then I'd have to go to work.
My dog wants to go for a walk. And I emailed Daryl before I forget.
Daryl did have a live stream. I'm sure he did.
I don't. It's not on his website.
Yeah, he pops up whenever.
He didn't do one unless he took it down for some reason.
Huh.
He wanted to be the sub host with him, and I said I can't. I got family stuff, and I'm going to email
I think it was V and...
What?
Oh, someone else was doing it.
Did you find it?
I watched it. I'm sure I did.
On New Year's Eve.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, find it. Drop a link if you can.
Oh, I don't know if Rob can drop the link.
No, I can't.
It's first.
I do not have the power.
Wayne can share it though.
Oh yeah. Can he put a?
The last live stream I've seen on here was streamed 8 days ago. Snowy Christmas.
Oh, Daryl said, or Kat said, Daryl, I did have a New Year's live, but V hosted. Okay.
Oh, what? Sorry.
Bernay.
That's it. What Mike and Jess were there.
Hello, Bernay.
Who is that?
I think what's happened is Lance was banned from it.
No, I wasn't. Because he banned me because he wouldn't.
They weren't letting him in dressed like that.
What's wrong with the way I'm dressed? Just some of my finest attire.
That's your mask?
Okay, what did,
it was a strict Speedos only affair.
Because I told the girl, I said, ask Fee or ask, what's her name? Michael Ann, if they one of them do it. Okay,
Yeah,
I don't understand why I don't see it on this channel. It's weird.
All I know is I did plenty of live stream panels over New Year. I pulled a full-on Kenny over New Year. 9 New Year's parties on 5 continents. I was exhausted.
That's okay, right, Wayne? Kenny's on 3 or 4 different lives at the same time right now.
Oh yeah, he's on at least 3.
You see, Kenny says he's on 3 or 4. We all know he's on Tinder.
I don't know.
Go pick up women or something.
I've just got one other live stream going right now.
Told you. Yeah, but you I think you only did this once where you were on a live.
Yeah.
And I know where it was. You were on Loves You, but you're up on George's, but you had your camera turned off. Or something like that. See, me and Matt have actually been on 3 lives before at the same time, showing our faces.
Really?
Yeah, and what we basically have to do is when we want to go to the other one, say something, we just cover our mouse, mute the mic, and say, "Oh yeah, that's good. I hope to see that soon." And not get confused which one you've muted and which one's not.
I think Kenny just sleeps right in his chair there.
Okay, puppy. My dog.
Yeah, this is where I sleep. You're looking at my bed right now.
Gotta go here in 2 minutes. My dog's bugging me. He wants to go to the boys' room.
Oh, somebody said, "Let's see your pup."
Oh, Daryl.
Most people only let Lance up if Boomer's in the shot.
Takes over, don't you? Okay.
When are you getting your RV out of storage?
I'll be quiet.
Not another 3 months.
I just put in a storage. Sorry, I get emotional. May 1st.
Ooh.
Yeah, long way away.
Yeah.
Okay, Wayne, thanks for having me up. I'm supposed to be moderating for you, not coming in here shooting and talking, but
Well, I have the YouTube chat open. I can moderate over here.
Okay, I know you can. Make Kenny full screen there for a second, if you can, Wayne.
What's that?
Can you make Kenny full screen? We got cheesies. I'm hungry for cheesies. Those are my favorites.
Okay.
Why? Make me full screen. Why?
How come I can't do it?
Click the top right-hand button near where it says "Powered by StreamYard." There's 3 little buttons.
On the okay, there we go.
On his picture. Okay, Kenny, I gotta go. You make sure you moderate good for Wayne, okay? Oh, Kenny, come on. Bye, guys.
Bye.
See you later.
Thanks, Lance. Okay, now how do I get you back into the?
Just click on. There you go.
There we go.
There we go. I don't do that too often, so I forget. Yeah, I'm eating cheesies.
So, Kenny, did you have a good New Year?
I did. I had a good New Year. You?
Busy. Very busy, but it was good.
You've had to work?
No, for the first time in long enough to forget, I actually had it off.
Oh, wow.
I normally work Christmas and New Year every year, but this year I got New Year off.
Well, you want more pay if you work, like double pay or no?
No, flat rate. I work in healthcare.
Oh,
so
wow.
It's there's no public holidays, overtime, anything.
Yeah, I think over here in Canada, if they don't pay you extra, they complain about it right away.
Oh, we complain, but it doesn't change anything. It's a job, which is more than some people have got.
What do you do?
I work with mental health field.
Okay.
Ex-offenders, mental health patients, trying to get them back into like the community, back into society.
Right on, right on. That's cool.
So and I work nights as well. So one of the reasons all my streaming stuff is done on American time is that's when I'm awake.
Oh, so what time do you have right now?
So it's 5 to 10 here at night.
And your live is going to be at what time on Tuesday? Your time.
So it's 8 o'clock Eastern time, which is about 1 a.m. UK time.
Holy wow! Okay, yeah, I think it's 5 o'clock my time here then.
Yeah,
Western.
I work nights, so it's easier to be in touch with people on the other side of the states and stuff.
Yeah.
So I just schedule anything.
Everybody to pop in and. Yeah, well, that's cool. I will definitely make it.
Let's see if I can't. There we go. I've sent the link in the private chat. If one of the moderators or you two can share it, it'd be helpful.
Okay, here we go. Copy, and then let's paste that in here. Does that look like the link there?
Yep, that's the one.
All right.
So yeah, there's no plan for it. We might do some giveaways. We did a giveaway a while back, and Jim, Sonia's partner, won it. So we ended up with loads of UK themed stuff, a little toy bus, UK socks, Union Jack socks, and stuff like that. Will be tongue in cheek.
It all depends on who wins it. Like, if you got to do some shipping way across the other, somewhere far away.
That's half the fun, isn't it? I don't mind. I'm quite skilled at getting a lot in a very small box.
Yeah, I did a giveaway of
Kenny, you're muted.
A paracord bracelet, and I did a contest, and somebody over in across the pond won it. And I mean, it was just a small item, but it, I never thought about the shipping part. Like you said, it's part of the game, to ship it over.
I don't do it often, so it's not a problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not too bad shipping from here to the States. It's a few dollars. It's not too bad.
To ship from Florida to Canada to where I'm at was cheaper than to ship from province to province in Canada.
That I can believe.
Yeah, it's just horrendous here. They got to charge you the full amount of gas, whatever for every parcel they got on their truck. Like it's unbelievable.
Well, the worst part for us is if I buy something from America, I pay all the duties and fees and taxes in America, plus the shipping, and then it gets here, and Customs and Revenue sees it and charge up to 40% more.
What?
So
wow.
Yes, but that's not just the cost of the goods. That's goods and the cost of shipping. So if the goods are $100 and the shipping was at $10, they can charge you $44.
Over and above what you paid in the first place.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Everybody knows Elon Musk, right?
Yep.
He's the richest man in the world right now. And I saw a YouTube thing about him. He paid last year $15 billion, that's with a B.
Yeah.
$15 billion in taxes last year. And his tax rate is 53%. More than half his money.
He pays more in tax than some country's gross profit.
I know. That's the first time I saw that, and how I can't believe that, but that's
the bit that makes me laugh is people complain he's got all this money and he gives half of it to the government. They're like, he doesn't deserve it. It's like, you guys are benefiting from his existence.
Yeah, they could pay off the U.S. debt in no time with him there.
Yeah.
$15 billion. My goodness.
It's not real, is it?
Well, he's got some good ideas. His new telephone, his new mobile phone coming out is just, I think Apple and Android are just going to go down the tubes if they're cheap.
Well, his Tesla Motors won't be around for much longer because he's going to focus on the batteries, which is where it started. Yeah. So BMW, Mercedes, Jag, all those guys will just end up buying batteries from him.
Yeah.
So he doesn't need to make the cars anymore. He can just make the battery packs.
And in the state of Texas is the only state in the United States that if you can produce enough electricity, you can sell it to the public.
Yeah, so we used to have that over here.
Yeah, he's putting up a battery system that he could take over all of. They call it a trillion, like trillions of dollars he's going to make from that battery, supplying Texas with power.
We over here, when solar power started to get popular, you could buy the panels for your roof, for your house, and any excess electricity you could sell back to a national grid.
Oh yeah.
And it was quite profitable because solar panels weren't very well. They're still not great, but they were a much worse option. So most people weren't even making enough to run the house. But those who were selling it back were clearing off the cost of the panels in a couple of years.
Yeah.
And the national grid went, hold on, we're losing a fortune here.
Holy. You get enough sunlight there that you could afford to do that?
It depends where you are in the country.
Yeah, I suppose.
Now, where I am, from late September, early October through to about March, we get sun, but it's more of a token gesture. Like it's in the sky. It's not particularly bright. There's no warmth.
Yeah. And where I'm at, we're so far north that the sun it doesn't go very high unless you can tilt the panels.
Yeah.
And even then, the sun isn't out for that long a period of time. 3-4 hours a day is all you're going to get of good sunlight.
Yeah, it's not great.
No.
But, we have people who there's a guy called Dick Strawberry. He's an ex army sergeant, and he's massively into eco power. He bought a chateau in France and started renovating it. He's got things like wind turbines, homemade wind turbines, water mills, solar power. It's absolutely genius. The guy was on a TV show called Scrap Heap Challenge, where they just make vehicles from scrap from a wrecking site. And it was just like, he does this for a hobby. And then he goes, I'm going to buy a chateau and do it up. Run it eco-friendly. He's everything you expect a British sergeant to be.
Yeah.
Big tash, big personality.
He probably runs his whole house off of that power.
Oh, it's amazing what he can do.
Yeah.
It's the way forward.
A little stream or a creek or a river where you can get power from there, and then the wind, and then the sun. You got all three there, right there.
Yeah.
So that's good.
I mean, have you seen the guys who convert the old computer fans into phone chargers?
Really?
So like the cooling fans you have in a computer tower.
Oh yeah.
So you take one of those out, and there's a couple of websites show you how to do it. You basically, where the cables would go, you take those out and effectively wire in your phone charging cable. A couple of rare earth magnets on the side of the car, like you're driving along, or if you're going hiking, stick it on your backpack sort of thing. And the wind blows through it and charges your phone. Absolutely ideal for backpacking and off the grid.
What the heck?
I think it's a brilliant way to recycle something.
Oh yeah, it is.
Because we've all got broken phone charging cables, and
yeah,
you can find an old fan like that.
Wow,
oh, yeah.
That's quite the idea.
It's a trick the railroad riders use, because they can stick them to the side of the box cars as it's going along.
Yeah,
charge their phone up.
Yeah, just get a magnet, magnetize it on the side and let it blow.
Genius idea.
That is. And when somebody does that, and you say, "Well, how come I didn't think of that?" It's so simple.
Yeah, exactly. You look and go, "I know fans can make electricity. Why haven't I done that?"
Yeah, because you see that fan that comes out of a computer, and you think you got to power it, but no, you can go the other way.
If you wire it in reverse.
Yeah, have the power coming out of it.
Genius. Yeah, absolutely genius idea.
Yeah. Well, I seen a guy on YouTube take a piece of pipe about this long, and then a 90 at the other end, and he put a small fan like that inside there. The water runs through it, spins the fan, and the light bulb on top. It's got light.
Yeah.
It's only about 14 inches long, the whole thing. It's portable. You just stick it in a stream.
Yeah, it's amazing what you can
run the wires to an LED light, but still, it's like something so simple.
It's amazing what you can do with a little bit of forethought. It's like, I like the guys who use, the plastic piping used for drainage on houses, on like the side of your house for rainwater.
Yeah.
Take one of those, cap both ends, and fit a bicycle pump fitting at one end and a hose fitting at the other. Fill it with water, strap it to the side of your van, pressurize it, instant hot water for a shower.
Yeah, I've seen those guys put them on the roof, on the top, and it's made out of black pipe, so even the sun will kind of keep it warm.
It's very surprising how warm it gets.
Yeah, I suppose. I've never tried that, but that's a cool idea.
Yeah, and use your bicycle pump to put pressure in it, so you've got some power behind it.
You can actually run a car on water. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen and heard of that, running a car on water. Just water
Hey,
on the
Land
road.
Cloud.
Hey, Nate.
Nate is in the house. Hi, Nate. Yeah.
Oh.
That's a big sigh, Kenny.
Yeah.
Are we boring you?
No. No. I hadn't been up long. I've only been up for maybe about 3 hours.
Oh, you're getting used to this whole sleeping stuff, are you?
I woke up about 2:20 is what I woke up. 2:20. So it's now 5:10, so about 3 hours ago.
It's getting worse too, because the nights are getting shorter.
Yep.
So I haven't really been up long.
Nate's having a party?
Yes, it's his monetization party. In fact, Nate, why don't you come up and tell us about it?
Monetization party? What the heck?
Yep.
Cool.
I can't remember if he's going live at are you going live at 7 or is it 8 that you're going live?
You're talking about Nate, right?
Yeah.
I just put a link in the chat there.
So 7 Central, that would be 8 my time then.
7 Central. Okay, that's
8 my time, because Central Time is an hour behind me.
Okay, and it's an hour ahead of me, so it'll be 6 o'clock my time. Yeah, Nate said he'd pop up just for a few minutes. I see Rob left, unless he just left by accident. Oh, he's back.
Yeah, I didn't see no thumbnail for the live, and what I may do is I may set my premiere. My premiere's 30 minutes. Is Boxman D going live tonight?
I have no idea. Oh, Shawn says yes. At 6 p.m. Central there, Kenny.
Okay, so
there's one after the other there, 6 and 7. Here we got another guy from across the pond, Runny, Eden Valley Drones. Do you know Eden Valley? Do you know Runny there, Rob?
doesn't he have his channel name Runny Egg?
No, Eden Exploring with Eden Valley Drones.
I didn't.
Real name.
Okay.
His real name is Runny.
Oh,
Tracy Ocean Fire's in the house. Well, happy New Year and a Merry Christmas if I missed that. The people in the chat, right? There must be supper time. I guess they're all going home for supper or going to eat.
Yeah, it's supper time. It's supper time here in my area.
Oh wow! And then exploring. Dream on Wheels is that? Hang on. Here we go.
Hey.
Hey.
I had to put on one of my hats to make it a little bit more fun because our theme tonight is kind of crazy headwear. So I've got 5 different quote unquote hats or something, and this is one of them. So.
Well, you're always wearing something.
Well, that's what they said. We were like, I wasn't even sure if I was going to bother with the theme because I don't want to like force people to like, do it if they don't want. And but somebody, who was it? Karen Boardman, one of the awesome supporters, threw out the idea of you're always wearing something on your head like the lobster or something anyways. And so we went with her idea and just said crazy headwear. But yeah, so for our live tonight, Dee goes at her normal time for an hour, then I'll be going for 2 hours from 7 to 9 Central. Dream on Wheels typically goes after me for 2 hours, so they gave me their first hour, and then they'll still do an hour, and then it will be Amethyst Haze Adventures after that. So there's a pretty full lineup. But Kenny, you're more than welcome to put a premiere out whenever you want.
Yeah. I was just trying to. I thought maybe I might be able to give somebody a good raid after my premiere. I was just trying to get it to line up. I have it right now set at 6 p.m. Eastern, and it's 30 minutes long.
Yeah, so you probably want to start it at 30 minutes, and then at whatever time, and would lead into somebody's raid.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So. I was thinking, because the video is, let's see, let me look down, 30 minutes and 23 seconds. So I would probably want to start the video at what, like 6:25, something like that?
Yeah, something like that, because if you set it for 6:25, it doesn't really start for the 2 minutes, and then you'd have like a 3-minute transfer.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was getting a text about somebody that was coming on tonight, so I was trying to look. That was one of the hardest things, I've been doing this for so long, and so many people have been awesome to me and helped my channel, that who do you decide to bring up and thank, because I could bring up 100 different people. But you got 2 hours, and even with the ones I've got invited up, it's gonna be like, all right, guys, 5 minutes each, and then I got to get you down, which I'm gonna hate doing. But otherwise, yeah.
I know, Nate. It's the host that feels the worst. It's the other ones that, I don't think they really, they care, but not as much as you do about, you hate it to not bring somebody up because they were still special to you, but.
Well, and what we're going to do in the middle is have about 20 minutes of where we'll open it up for anybody, because so many people do that, and I've taken advantage of it, where you shout out your own channel for 1 minute and then the next person gets their chance. So we're going to do that for about 20 minutes. And I was like, I'm not
there.
Another troll?
Yeah, we got another troll there.
That is one thing I set up for tonight, because I've heard I hate putting on subscriber only mode. But I've heard people that have put it on for 5 or 10 minutes have had success with those trolls. So I did. I was torn on that, because I'm going to give away $150 just because, that's kind of what you do to thank everybody for a year of support. But I also turned on subscriber only mode, where they have to be a sub for 10 minutes. And so that's where I was torn, because I'm like, if I put that on, people who jump in and they're not a subscriber won't be able to be in the raffle unless they've subscribed and waited the 10 minutes, because they can't enter anything in chat. So I don't know if that was the right way to do it or not, but
I have the premiere set for 5 minutes, but now you can set it for 1 minute if you want. I mean, you can change it ever how you want.
Yeah, like I said, I was torn on it. I just went with 10. I don't know if that's right or wrong, or no matter what, I'll question myself on various things that I do. So
yeah, no, I think that's good. Good idea to actually put it on to start with. The time is up to you, but
yeah,
that'll probably stop a lot of trolls from popping in.
Right, and the last thing I want is people to accidentally click on those links, because I've heard that they're really nasty. I've not accidentally done one myself, but every second one's up, you just don't know if who's going to accidentally click it out. I think most people aren't clicking it on purpose, but it's by accident, because that's why they do it the way they do.
Yeah, I get rid of it pretty quick.
Yeah, Kenny's an awesome mod to have.
There you go.
I'm always torn on also, like, I don't want my moderator. I've had some people give my moderators a hard time, and I eventually there's been a couple people that I've blocked, because I'm like, you're just too much of a headache for my moderators, and I don't want I don't want it to be a work, or they're leaving my live because they're helping me not feeling good about things. So I try to support my moderators, by doing that type of stuff, especially on the busier lives, or that sort of thing. So I don't know. They don't write a manual for how to do a good YouTube account. You just kind of got to figure it out.
Yeah. Well, when I first started too, I had everyone that popped in. I had it was a moderator, because I saw somebody else doing that. But then they shut their channel right down completely, and it was probably because of that. And I just took mine all off, started fresh, and then I had actually complaints saying, "How come I was a moderator, now I'm not?"
Right.
So I don't know. That's a hard one. Yeah.
I've always told people, I'm like, I guess when you're new to YouTube, everybody thinks being a moderator on all these channels is great. They don't understand there's a lot of responsibility to it. Once you're a moderator for a bunch of channels, and people are kind of counting on you to be watching as much as you can, it's a lot of responsibility.
Yeah. And that's what I told my mods now. They're doing an excellent job. You don't even have to ask them. They pop up and they say hidden or gone. They're taken out, and like it's just amazing. And I try to tell them, like, thank you very much, because I don't want it to be a job for them.
Right.
They're helping. I can't go and click on links and set them up and do this and that, and they just unbelievable. But now I know that if you have Stream Elements running, you type in exclamation point and then the word commands with an S at the end, and then click that link. It'll give you all the exclamation point, whatever it is. It'll show you them all. So I've made it so that everyone that's in the chat, if I've got them programmed in, they can click and put a link to the moderators. Only moderators can put a link to everyone else.
Right.
So, and
that's a fancy thing. I know. I think the last few times I've watched, and I've heard you say that on the Stream Elements, and that's a good tool. And I know there's Nightbot some people use. I don't know if I'm lazy or cheap. I don't know. I've never done any of that automated stuff yet, but I guess at some point I might have to. I don't know.
Yeah, well, if you need help, I can help you.
I take, oh my gosh, YouTube is so overwhelming. I have to just take it one step at a time. Like for the last week, it's been like, you just got to get through setting up. There's so much that goes into this monetization party. You've got to set up all your various accounts. You've got to, well, I didn't have a PayPal set up for my YouTube. I know some people do that before monetization, but I just didn't. I didn't have the ad set up. All the thank you videos that you got to make and edit, and there's just a lot to it. People don't realize it.
It is a job, that's for sure. It's more than an 8-hour job if you want it to be.
Yeah.
And congratulations on the monetization. That's a big hill to get over, and you did it.
Oh, thank you. I think we'll talk about it a lot tonight. It's just me and the dogs, but the only reason I got there was, everybody's help. You'll probably hear me talk about community a lot tonight. I don't really have a script, but when you get to that point, it really makes you look back and appreciate everybody that's helped you in any way, even if it's just watching. Or I was blown away when I got to the point where I had 3,000 hours. I finally felt like I was close enough to ask for help to run the list, and they had the list run, and I was I got that 1,000 hours, and I couldn't believe it. It was like a week and a half or 2 weeks. It was phenomenal. People were running it like for a week straight. There were some people that I think were running.
I gave you 1 hour.
What's that?
1 whole hour of my time was dedicated to you.
Right.
Obviously, next year I'm going to need that back.
Well, and that's another thing. It's interesting because you know my first year you're working on hours and everything, and you end up doing longer live streams than I would really want, because I feel my energy leaves after a while. And then once you hit your hours, it's kind of like, wait, I really just want to do an hour, and that's plenty on a lot of them. Now, obviously, I'll do 2 hours tonight, but it's a little different situation. But from now on, I'm just like, an hour is, I think the ones that go longer, they start to drag on a little bit to me. So
I was having this discussion with Shawn the other day. There's people who go out there and do 7-8 hour live streams with 5-6 viewers. Or
crap about you, Kenny.
You know, so you're going to get a few hours that way. Or you have a 1 hour live stream with like Traveling Robert does, with 180 viewers.
Right.
It's a no-brainer, isn't it? Put in 1 hour's work for 180 hours, or 6-7 hours work for 20 or 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and when you're newer, you don't. I mean, I don't pull 100 even still. I don't think I've gotten close to it. But when you're newer, it's kind of like, yeah, you're not going to be able to pull those huge numbers like you're talking. Yeah. I mean, Traveling Robert's been doing it for 10 years, right? Something like that. So, I mean, it's a building process. It's just amusing how the longer you do it and those numbers do change, how your own thought process, or at least mine.
Viewers go up and the need to live stream comes down.
Yeah.
the sheer duration of it.
Well, and I've also had to focus a lot more on learning the editing, because I never knew any of the editing. So I've been focusing a lot of just each week. I try to learn one new thing on each video I do. And maybe in 5 years, I'll actually be decent. But
the number one lesson in editing, less transitions.
Yeah, well, that's true too.
The lesson we all have to learn on day one: stop using star swipe.
I don't even know what star swipe is.
It was like the go-to transition for everybody. It was like, oh, star swipe, pow.
Oh
wow.
Yeah, it's horrific.
It took me 6 or 8 months before I even learned to do a real transition. Before that, it was just piece to piece to piece. And then I learned the transitions, but most of the ones I do now are just whatever the default is. It kind of blacks in, blacks out, or whatever, but it's nothing fancy or distracting.
The fade across.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you use?
I use Adobe Premiere Pro.
Oh, wow.
Which is one of the harder ones. I have a cousin who, I mean, his whole career, his college degree is in some sort of cinematography and editing and stuff. And I talked to him. I mean, I don't really get much help from him, but I did talk to him early on and said, you know, when I started, I used a really simple program. I don't remember what it was, but I mean, all I was doing was shorts. So I could knock out shorts, and that's where a lot of my subscribers came from, because that was the hot thing at the time. And you know, when I was like, I need to do real videos in the long term, that program wasn't going to be sufficient. So I talked to him, and he said, yeah, Adobe Premiere Pro is a very powerful tool, but it's not as intuitive, so it's going to take a much longer, steeper learning curve. And I just said, well, if I'm going to do it long term, I'm just going to have to suck it up and learn it. And I mean, I'm still, I can tell when I'm in the software that I don't even know a tenth of it, of the power.
There's a lot of pressure to get people to move away from using the pre-editing stuff. You see a lot of people going, oh, well, we use Adobe. If you're only doing a 1 minute video, any of the free software will do the job perfectly.
Right.
Yeah.
And if you can learn the basics of that, you've got a leap ahead when you go into say Adobe or DaVinci, any of those, because you've got the basics.
Yeah. I mean, if you're using Adobe, you could use it for many years and still not even skim the surface of what it can do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's why now that I finally finished work for the year, and then my college semester was over, And I still feel like I'm behind. Maybe it's because of this party that had everything else to do it. But even now, it's like trying to get the one video out a week for the raid parade is like, oh, when am I going to do that? And then I've got to stop and take that time to learn something new, which, you know, YouTube is amazing like that. I don't know how people learn this stuff back in the day. We can all Google like the next thing I need to learn, because I'll be starting a Patreon, right? And on my longer videos of 10 or more minutes, I want to, at the very end, have like a scrolling thing that says, thank you to my Patreon family for your support, and then just scroll the names like a lot of people do. It sounds basic, but I don't know how to do it. I clicked around a little bit. So, you know, that takes 30 minutes to watch some videos. It's
create an
hard, but
yeah, just do an overlay and keep it as a separate video clip and stick it on the end of each of your edits.
Yeah, see, it sounds real easy. I still don't know how to do it. I'm that
or basic. Just front-facing camera, sheet of paper.
Yeah. That's about the fanciest I've gotten with text and whatnot is basically I know how to put text. Like when I have my dogs howling or something, I can pretend like they're saying words.
Yeah.
So like this week when I was putting these thank you videos together so that if people super chat me tonight, I have something to thank them. So it'll be like Dallas barking or Pippa howling and then just words saying thank you or whatever. That's about the most advanced as far as anything words on the screen that I know how to do. But tell you what, Wayne, I appreciate you letting me come up, but I do have a lot of stuff I've still got to kind of scramble and get together. But so I gotta drop down. But thanks for having me up, and hopefully we'll see you guys tonight, and maybe somebody will win. I got the 3 prizes, $50 each, that all kind of do evenly throughout. So
yeah, all right, Nate, thank you. We'll be over to watch.
Thank you. Have a good one, guys.
See you later on.
Bye.
I also want to say thanks for having me up, and I need to get going myself.
All right, Kenny, thank you for your help.
Kenny, the socialite's off out again.
Do what now?
Being actually, a socialite, are we off partying?
Yeah.
I've been on for an hour and a half now, and I don't want to go the 3-hour thing again, but I think I've been on for long enough. We'll give somebody else a chance. So maybe we'll shut it down here too and then we'll get all ready for tonight, guys.
Yeah. Good. So you got a good lineup tonight. So
yeah. And we'll see you on Tuesday, Rob.
Yeah,
I can't promise
Tuesday, Rob.
Can't promise to give away $150, but you might get some Union Jack socks.
Hey, I'd love that.
Everybody needs socks.
That's right.
On that note, bye everybody in the chat. Thanks for having me, Wayne.
Good to see you, Kenny.
Good to see you too, Rob. Post my premiere link. My premiere is at 6.
Yeah.
At 6:25. I set it for 6:25.
Have you got the link there handy?
Yeah, it's I said I gotta go get it here. Hang on.
Thank you, Shawn. Thanks everybody for coming in, Shawn and everybody.
Hang on a minute. Shawn probably could get it faster than I could. Yeah,
I'm not good at getting links, but
let's see. Copy link. People asked me one time why I did subscriber mode only. The reason why I did that is because to keep cut down on the trolls. That's the reason.
It does work.
Huh?
It works.
Yeah.
But they'll get away around it eventually. They always do.
Premiere.
Yeah, looks like Sean's got it.
Let me put the time at 6:25. You know, at 6:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Well, you must be pretty close to that now, no?
5:30.
Holy,
about an hour then.
About an hour.
Awesome.
There and Shawn posted it for me too, or for you, for everyone. Thanks, Shawn.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
There we go. All right, guys. Thanks to everyone. We'll catch you in the near future here in an hour or so.
See you in about an hour.
Yeah. See you guys. Bye, guys.
Bye now.
Thanks, Rob.